Good morning, everybody. Nighttime for me. It is 3:50 a.m. and we are down to 1 hour left of treatment. We have been through hell and back is the only way I can explain it, with Casey and the dialysis clinic, training, nurses, catheters, machines, alarms. The list goes on. The courier service, the next stage service. I can't even begin to tell you guys what we've been through, what I've been through, and Casey's been on the ride with me, just like I'm on his ride with him. We got this together, and we will get through it together. But my update right now is that the nurses and doctors are just jumping into wanting to take out his chest catheter that truly just recently completely healed around his muscles and everything. Take that out and put a new one in. I believe with every single piece of me, I access that catheter 7 days a week. And 5 of those days I access it with a minimum of 15 syringes, usually more like 18 to 20. I know the flow of it, I know how it's working, and with everything inside of me, I do not believe he needs a new catheter. The alarms we are getting are for reasons like he has a kinked neck, or I walk out of the room and it causes him to have some severe anxiety, which of course I don't do anymore. I stay in here the whole time. But anyhow, he's sleeping good right now. His mom ordered and got for us an oxygen concentrator, which is going to help him in many, many ways. It's going to help stop the, not take any of this away, but it's going to help the cramping not be so bad. It's going to help relax him. It's going to help his anxiety and panic if I have to, walk into the restroom or something like that. So we're patiently awaiting that, because that's going to help a lot of things. It's going to help relax his body. He was twitching the entire first hour tonight, and I just stood right next to him, and I held his hand with one hand, and I held his legs with the other, and he would stop twitching. So I just stood there until the point came where he was comfortable and he was in a deep enough sleep that I could just easily let go and continue monitoring his vitals and his pressures. So now he's in a nice deep sleep, and like I said, we're at 57 minutes left remaining of dialysis. His hemoglobin is excellent, even considering he's lost blood a couple of times. And his potassium and phosphorus, sodium, all of his extremely important numbers for being on dialysis are excellent right now. And then his dialysis clearance, they wanted it 2.4, and he's at 2.6, which is amazing. That means that's how well the dialysis is working and how well it's cleaning his blood. 2.4 is pretty much as good as it gets, and he's above that. So it is working, and I will keep you updated. I emailed tonight for the first time. I reached out and emailed the lead nephrologist. He used to be our regular nephrologist, but you know how it goes and things change, and we're at the dialysis clinic now, and we have a different doctor. Not that I don't like her. I think she's a wonderful doctor, actually. I just don't agree with the decision on putting him through a new catheter. Like I said, I access it 7 days a week, even though dialysis is only 5 days a week. And I know both of those lines are clear. I can feel it. I can feel the pressure. I can feel the negative and positive pressure. And it's completely smooth. For other people on home hemo who have catheter issues, you know what it feels like when it tightens up. And I have felt it tighten up, but all it takes is can you sit up straight? Or can you move your neck? Or can you just cough real quick? And sure enough, it's opened right back up. We're not having any clotting issues in his dialyzer, which tells me that his heparin dose is at a very good dose right now. And I am giving him Mircera shots 1 time a month, and Venifer through his catheter 3 days a week right now. They run an algorithm on it every time I send his monthly blood work in, and they tell me what his prescription of Venifer will be, and that is for his iron and hemoglobin levels. Right now it's 5 mLs per 100, and that's like a medium dose, but his hemoglobin was at 11, and they want it between 10 and 11 last time it was checked, so he's doing really, really good. Anyways, I will let you know what the doctor says when he answers me. I'm very curious, because I was very, very, very strong in my thought process and why I don't think it's necessary to put Casey through another catheter yet. Him and I have talked and have had a great relationship for the last 2 years. So I'm really, really hoping he takes into consideration what I said and how I feel. What I asked him was to give us a minimum of 2 weeks to see how things continue to go. And in 2 weeks, if for whatever reason he continues to lose blood at the end of treatment, or we're having alarm issues, or we're having clotting issues, then I am willing to discuss changing out his catheter. But if we're not having any of those issues, which we're not, unless, like I said, those few things happen, I walk out of the room or his neck falls over when he's sleeping. So we'll see what they say. I'm very curious, and like I said, I'll let you guys know. It's been very, very hard on this in every way imaginable, but we're doing it. We're getting through it, and we're doing it with a smile on our faces. I look over at him, and I love that man so much. And some of you have probably seen Aaliyah's posts. There's nothing that his children won't do for him. They've been working hard at home for him while we've been out working. He's not even supposed to be working, but we have to work. We have to survive. And a lot of you probably have to do the same thing. So I'm going to wrap it up. It's now 4 o'clock in the morning, and he has 52 minutes left. So I'm going to watch my show and walk on the treadmill and wait for this to be finished up. And I'm very confident it will be a successful treatment. And I'll let you know what the doctor says when I hear back from him. In the meantime, thank you all for your prayers, for your support, for your kindness, for your empathy. there's a few people that I need to reach out to individually. They've sent us cards, and some people send us cards, some people send us cards with gifts, and we appreciate it more than you know. We appreciate just knowing that you're thinking of Casey and our family. And if I haven't reached out to you yet, or if I haven't done a thank you, please know how incredibly busy we are from sunup till sunup, literally. I usually about 2 to 3 days a week am up all night long. So with that said, my body is going to need rest at some point, but right now him and the kids are my priority, and so I do what I have to do, and I will continue to unless I don't feel well. If I don't feel well, I am vocal about it, and I will tell Casey, or I will tell my mom, or I will tell the kids, and I will rest a couple hours and feel better. I do take care of myself. I do need to go see my doctor. I have just minimal things, thyroid issues. I need to get that double checked and get a yearly ultrasound done on it that I was supposed to do like 6 months ago, but then this happened, so that just kind of went on the back burner. But I really do. I feel completely fine, and Casey is my absolute #1 priority, as well as our children and their health and safety and emotional health, and they're all doing absolutely wonderful. So we're just going to continue going as we are. We're going to continue to stay positive, and we are going to, I am going to continuously ask for anyone who knows anyone, or who can share his link to his YouTube channel or Facebook page. We are continuously looking for living donors. He can keep the chest catheter in as long as he has living donors testing, and he just really does not want the fistula in his arm for the rest of his life. I understand why. If you look it up on Google, you may understand why. And, you know, like I said, we're going to do what we have to do. But in the meantime, we're going to try to make it work the best that we can. So, like, we are continuously looking for living donors, and we are continuously thinking of all of you who pray for us, who send positive thoughts our way, who send us cards, like I said, everything. We do appreciate it, and if we don't get a thank you right out, it's only because, like I said, there's several days a week that I am completely slammed busy sun up to sundown. I have no idea when I'm ever going to catch up on everything I have to do. I'm trying, but there's just more and more and more gets piled on, and I'll get caught up. I'll tell you when I do. It may be a year after transplant, but at some point I will. And for now, that's the update. We love you all, and I will definitely let you know what the doctor says. I'm really, really hoping that he trusts my opinion. We'll find out soon. You guys have a great weekend. We're going to. Until next time.